Good morning, Carmel Catholic. I'm Jaden Hampton with announcements. Garden Club has opportunities for service hours this summer. For June, they meet Mondays and Thursdays from 9 to 10, and in July, they meet Mondays and Thursdays from 9 to 11. Get some service hours, bring a friend, and join the Google Classroom with code JZ5HTNB. There are different schedules than usual for Thursday and Friday. On Thursday, A period will meet, and then all students are required to attend the Senior Honors Convocation in the Salvi. Then periods D, E, and G will meet, and classes will end at 3:10 as usual. For Friday, periods B, C, and F will meet, and classes will end at 10:59. Graduation will take place at 5 p.m. Closing announcements, we have some news from the bookstore. The Carmel used textbook and uniform sale will be held Saturday, June 14th from 9 to 11 a.m. in the auxiliary gym. Please check the newsletter and your portal this week for the 2025 to 2026 book list, the Do Not Purchase book list, and other important textbook and educational materials updates. Please consider donating used novels, textbooks, and school supplies during locker cleanup days. Donation boxes are set up in the hallways. Please do not place trash or recycling in any of these boxes. Unclaimed items in the lost and found will be donated or disposed of properly by June 16th. Contact Mrs. Pucci or stop by the bookstore with any questions. That's all we have for announcements. I'm Jaden Hampton signing off for the last time this year. Next up is Brinley Martin with the food drive.
We're at the Art Institute of Chicago, so check it out.
Oh my God. Marcellus, this thing's terrifying.
What? C'est magnifique.
It means beautiful in French.
Whoa, this one's beautiful, right?
Yeah. How about this? I'll take a picture for you.
Yeah.
Dang. There you go.
Yeah. Man, it's so good. What should the caption be?
How about this? Un jour au musée. That means a day at the museum in French.
La toilette. The toilet.
J'adore la musique. This museum's great, Owen, but I'm so hungry.
Yeah, me too. J'ai faim. That means I'm hungry in French.
Okay.
This was so worth skipping the calculus review.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Que reste-t-il de ce beau jour? Une photo, vieille photo.
What do you got here? Pizza, and my frites. Okay.
Que
So guys,
reste-t-il
it's like a field trip.
I thought it was pretty divine. It was very nice.
du mois d'avril?
Je suis KO. That means I'm knocked out in French.
Un souvenir qui me poursuit.
Welcome back. I'm Gabby Malley, joined by Brinley Martin to talk about the food drive. So, Brinley, what inspired you to start this food drive?
It was kind of just seeing the low income of the township and what they did not have, and knowing that they needed more to help support kids throughout the summer, basically, because it's when you don't get lunches at school, it's hard for them to get fed, and so this is definitely a great way to help out.
Absolutely. And what kinds of events have you done with Avon Township in the past?
So I did the coat drive with them, and then I helped out at an Easter egg hunt, and then now the food drive.
Awesome. So, what kinds of things can people donate? Where do they donate, and when is the deadline?
Okay, so you can donate any perishable items, and then where you're going to donate them in the Welcome Center, and then it is all going to be done on Friday.
Fantastic. All right. And then what club is this food drive through, and who can join?
So this is through Ambassadors Club, and anybody can join from sophomores and up. So freshmen, if you're interested in joining Ambassadors Club, please reach out to Mr. McCormick, and he will get you all set to join the club next year.
All right. Thank you so much, Brinley.
Thank
I'm Gabby
you.
Malley for CDN News. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to CDN News Now. This is kind of a special segment that we do almost like every year with some special people. These are 3 people who have done a lot for CDN, not only this year, but for some of them, a lot of years, probably too many years. But Kelly O'Hara, she does almost all the graphics for the show, which is a chore. Alana Heinrichs, she just joined us this year. She does the lower thirds. Another incredible job that will be sadly missed. And then Margaret McConville, who does almost everything else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. But I'm just going to kind of like ask you questions about like, Kelly, let's start with you. What about like CDN did you kind of why do you stick with CDN?
I decided to stick with CDN just because I thought that there were a lot of opportunities and a lot of ways to be creative in a like digital video format. So I think those were like my main reasons for staying.
Alana, same question. Why did you stick with it this year after being given one of the like hardest jobs on the show?
I first joined because my brother was doing it, and I thought it was going to be a drag, honestly. But after learning about what you guys do and behind the show, it's like definitely really cool to see what happens behind the scenes. And also it's helped me like get more current events like up to date of what's happening in the world.
Margaret, how about
It's definitely been a journey, but I think that it's been really cool seeing like everybody on the team grow. Like even just like this year with like this year's freshmen, like going from like people who were just in like the intro class to being like on live and doing interviews and doing like current events and announcements with just Grace, and then learning how to like work together through problems instead of like fighting each other has been really cool to see most of the time.
Most of the time. Let's say I'll stick with you. What kind of skills do you think you've learned? I mean, other than like doing like reading copy for Portillo's ads, what other skills do you have? Do you think that you've gained? Maybe not even like through just CDN, but through Carmel too.
I definitely think that like CDN has made me a better listener and be a better people manager, because obviously like especially with some of our longer shows there's like 4 different people going on, 2 different interviewees, like, and you have to learn how to manage all of that without like calmly and without like freaking other people out, without freaking yourself out. So I think I've definitely grown in that aspect. But then I also think that I've been able to realize what the people around me are contributing a lot more because of CDN.
Alana, how about you? What do you think you're going to take away to college with you? Like, what kind of skill set do you think you'll take away
From
CDN?
From CDN specifically,
Yeah.
I think it's like learning how to present information for a certain audience. Sure. And then as Carmel as a whole, really like taking accountability of going into like more of the adult world and less relying on like my parents for getting stuff and everything.
I think one thing that I've seen you grow this year is just like being able to like approach people and like talk to people that like you don't know or you haven't met before, which I thought that was pretty cool this year. It's almost like you like broke out of your shell a little bit, which is awesome. Yeah, forcibly, yes. Kelly, what about you? What are you bringing to St. Olaf?
Well, I think that I'm gonna bring like a better like. I think CDN helped me with reacting better under pressure and being able to handle like situations that are more last minute in that without like just panicking and like not doing anything. Other than that, I think I can take with like video editing and being able to make graphics in that, even if I don't use that very much. So yeah.
I think I think I do the panicking for all of us, but it's yes. But I will say I cannot thank the 3 of you enough, and all of the seniors. I mean, there's a lot of seniors that aren't here, AJ in particular, but I can't thank you enough for all the hard work that you've put into this, even just for a year, 3 years. Kelly, you've been here forever. I feel like.
I've only been here 3 years.
Okay, 3 years too. But I feel like all of the work that you've put into this is really awesome, and we've built this thing from like a little thing to having all of this stuff and like all of his cachet, which is really fun. So I really appreciate that. Any last words from all three of you? You can just pass the mic down. No, start. You can start, Kelly.
I'm trying to think about my
Margaret is not shy of any
I've got a talking
taking words.
problem. I just want to thank you, Mr. Franklin, for all the hard work that you put into CDN, and it really doesn't go unnoticed, even when catastrophic malfunctions happen. And
On the weekly.
on the daily. I also want to thank everybody who's watched CDN. If you're watching right now, shout out to you. I appreciate you listening to your peers and really seeing the hard work that happens here.
I want to thank all classmates, staff, anyone related into Carmel, because it's truly built us into the adults we're going to go off with into college and into workforce and everything.
I was supposed to say I'd like to thank Franklin first off, especially with my various segments that I've tried to run through year long and have not run through year long, and for then letting me do graphics for the year. And then, I also would want to thank our tech because they do a lot too, and none of them are really here with us at the moment.
I'm Maggie McConville.
I'm Alana Heinrichs.
I'm Kelly O'Hara.
That's all we have for CDN News.